is the round that pretty much loses Na'Vi the game, because they have a 5v5 situation in an anti-eco, bomb planted on B side. 𝒉𝒂𝒃 get a great kill here on the lurk of Bit, but this shouldn't be lost. There should be no chance for Vitality into this round. They do it with one flash, they pop in through that coils, and just awkward timings and awkward positioning just makes Sejuro. And actually, I thought that 𝒉𝒂𝒃 would actually win this round. But you'll see here, he kills 𝒉𝒂𝒃, and instantly Sejuro goes back on that defuse.
Yeah, there's a bunch of things that just go very wrong here for the side of Na'Vi on that hold, right? First, the fact that the lurker, the T-side player that was trying to get in towards Speedway and towards Archway gets killed. Then the 5v4, Sejuro just peeking out of Ruins, and there is a crossfire between the guy that's playing top dark and the one 𝒂𝒃𝒄𝒃 was towards the back of New Box. But then Sejuro just walks out and gets the triple kill. One of his teammates goes down. So yeah, this is the type of round that if you're Na'Vi and if you're giving yourselves the chance to win this map, you just cannot afford to drop.
Absolutely a miraculous moment for Vitality to pull out the bag. But respectfully, 𝒉𝒂𝒃, I don't think I agree with you that that was the end of the line for Na'Vi, because there were so many clutch moments. Round 21 coming in from Wonderful is just one example of showing that Na'Vi have some mental resilience. You touched upon the mental change for Na'Vi. This is just it playing out on the server so obvious.
Yeah, I mean, that's the clutch factor that Na'Vi had last year as well when they were the number one team in the world as well, right? It kind of felt like you can never ride them off. And this is another example of Vitality just being ready. Sejuro in towards Library, able to get a double kill. 𝒉𝒄𝒃 activates for another double, and he was solid. Very, very solid throughout this CT side coming in from Minipit. And then you're looking at Wonderful. 𝒉𝒃𝒃's overextending a little bit, maybe not waiting for Flames to gather up and play that one together. He's putting Flames in a very difficult position in a 1v1 clutch against Wonderful, who was a little bit scrappy on the last kill, but with the Tech 9, he's able to pull it off. And this is one of the bigger changes when it comes down to Na'Vi. The fact that Wonderful looks a lot more confident, a lot more comfortable in those positions, going for opening frags, but also when he's pushed into the clutch, he's able to pull it off.
And you have to credit him as well, because he had a terrible start to this game. I think at one point he was 0 on 7. You could see on his body language, he was leaning back, getting a little bit frustrated. But to then kind of mentally prepare yourself, get back up on that horse and deliver clutches and moments that Na'Vi desperately needed to kind of gain some control back into this game. It was exceptional kind of mentality from him.
It's just what makes it extra heartbreaking. If you're Na'Vi, you almost had Vitality's map pick within touching distance, within reach to be claiming 𝒉𝒂𝒃𝒄𝒃, but there's 𝒉𝒂𝒃𝒄𝒃. It's Train. I believe they're going to be starting on the T side of things, though. What do you foresee in terms of some of these executes you expect from Na'Vi today?
I feel like a lot of teams are just falling into the trap of assuming that Train is a very bad map for Vitality. I wouldn't say it's bad per se. They have been losing it, but there's been a lot of close calls in there, and I still feel like their CT side is very good. They were one of the first teams when Train came back into the map pool that kind of implemented that brown holes aggression with a lot of the utility that they themselves came up with, the 𝒉𝒂𝒃s, deep smokes in towards upper brown holes, the contest. They were one of the teams that set up the meta that the B-Anchors should be a lot more active now in CS2 in comparison to CSGO. So I feel like the strat book for Vitality should be going pretty deep. Sejuro's notoriously very, very decent when it comes down to Train. So I think if you're Na'Vi, you will probably have to try and shake off some of the rust from the previous map and just try and not be frustrated going into the second and try and get a couple early rounds on the board on the T side, because otherwise Vitality might just run away with it.
It's still, if you look at Vitality on paper, should be one of their absolute weakest maps in the pool. And that is no, like, yes, they are not bad on the map, but this is a comfort map for this Na'Vi. They've constantly been great. You know, Bit on that B side is actually like a monster. He is so good, probably one of the best anchors in the world on Train right now. So I'm expecting Na'Vi to make this a third mapper. I'm expecting it, because what we've seen, the level of prep, the level of clawback rounds, they're making Vitality sweat for this, and it's not going to get easier on Train.
100%. If we're looking at the CT side setup for Vitality, though, who's going to be kind of the key pieces that might prove tricky for Na'Vi to be breaking into?
Ooh, I feel like, first of all, as 𝒉𝒂𝒃𝒃 pointed out, I mean, in towards the B-bomb side, there's going to be a lot of action. There's going to be the head-to-head between 𝒉𝒂𝒃 and Bit, and it doesn't really matter what side we're talking about, as both the T and the CT sides, as they're a little bit, the positions are just reflections of what they are on the CT and the T side. You're looking at probably 𝒉𝒂𝒃𝒃 as well. He had a bunch of really good moments, especially in towards that B-bomb side, that triple kill, which ended up leading to a Na'Vi 2v5 that they won. But still seeing 𝒉𝒂𝒃𝒃 get a little bit more unlocked in towards that outer area on Train could be vital for Vitality.
Na'Vi making this first map so competitive, but does it all end on their choice of Train?
Yeah, I mean, Vitality win the map, but all we can talk about is Na'Vi. Wonderful, especially standing out, stepping up. It's not enough for the first map, but coming into train, the desk has their doubts and Vitality's competency. What do you reckon, Chatty B? We got a game here. Do we see 3?
I think the form that we just saw from Wonderful, if he can carry that through, T-side of train, also going to be tough for an all, but there's a chance. I was singing the song, the pistol's underway, we're already out, mate.
And it's already going to be over for Na'Vi, pushing on into the USPs and just flattened. Nothing to show for this pistol, not a single point of damage, but a bullet to Apex, and yeah, it will end that way. So didn't even need to lift a finger.
Yeah, if we just reflect on that first map, we did split the pistols, so we'll have to wait and see to the second half if we do that again here. But opening kills were dominated in that first half by Vitality, 17-7. Clutches went in favor of Na'Vi. The desk even discussing that 2v5 situation. A couple of 1v2s, and 𝒂𝒂𝒕 1v3. Wonderful with a massive 1v3 as well. So individual factor is definitely flowing right now.
All right, well, I've asked Chad, I'll ask Budapest. Budapest, are we going to a third map? Or are Vitality about to win it on train? Absolutely, they are. Yeah, I think that's my thoughts too.
It seems like there's some Na'Vi fans, Alex.
I think there might be.
Okay.
Not surprising.
If you are just tuning in, loser of this gets a chance tomorrow, but that's when the pressure at its absolute highest, excuse me. It's to be a 2-2 game. No more chances. It'll be the last 3 spots in the playoffs available tomorrow.
Talking of spots, everyone write this one down. Add this to your repertoire. The freest information, the safest way to keep an eye on that high ramp.
Yeah, so they're just playing a block in a couple of areas right now. 𝒉𝒂𝒗𝒆 and 𝒈 both here. They're in the right place. It's going to be Wonderful's 𝒈𝒂𝒄, the headline of this.
And he's in the right place as well. 𝒉𝒂𝒃 and 𝒈. A dream partnership, really.
That's Wonderful again.
Rare to see them slip up. Wonderful, just the one.
All right, let's get the guns out, shall we? AKs will be equipped. Emma's going to be the man working for the main control. 𝒂𝒂𝒄's going to be over towards Ivy. We'll see what conditioning the idea of the T side is early, right? Is it going to be something Ivy-centric or B-centric? It's not too often you see teams who are just going to go hightailing out of main. They want to try and weaken up on one of the extremities. 𝒈 and 𝒉𝒂𝒃 starting B again.
Are they going to go Aggie?
Yeah, I think they want to fight this.
Just going to be that HE. They avoid it. Bit dropping in first. It's 𝒉𝒂𝒃 that could catch them on the smoke spam. He's trying to catch them on their pathing pop.
Flamesy blocked them for now, and also has the support of Apex. Can't really go through that if you're Na'Vi. So you're boxed in. Flame's still playing aggressive behind this smoke. Apex has had to go back to block main, and it looks like Na'Vi are resetting. Oh, push from 𝒈. There's a kill available.
He's got a freebie. Oh, he didn't quite spot him out. Bit's going to be very well tucked now. It will have to be a head-to-head with 𝒉𝒂𝒃, but just looks away as 𝒉𝒂𝒃 rounds the corner.
That's frustrating.
That is a very frustrating death for Bit to stomach.
Okay, so they did definitely want to go for some form of a B or pop play, but they've been pushed out of there, and now they backed off completely. So in through main with 2, 𝒂𝒂𝒃, Ivy, Wonderful, the late piece of this, joining these main players, and the push from 𝒈 is massive.
Apex forced away, the flashes do connect. White screen for him, flashing Ivy, 𝒉𝒂𝒃 looking for trouble. 𝒉𝒂𝒃 waiting for the smoke, good restraint. Losing 𝒂𝒂𝒃, though they can focus now on this 3-man Na'Vi squad. 𝒈's flank does look like he's absolutely won the round. Wonderful finds the bomb. No one's ready for 𝒈. Just in the shadows, what a flank.
I kept it moving there, so clear intent out of the CT side to get that box holes control. And
let's roll. Let's roll. Woohoo! Run, little girls, run! We must work together.
Saludos.
Tai lung, go rush B.
Go, go, go! Flashback! must win. Throwing smoke. Come on, let's go! Smoke! Flashbang! Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win. We will stop your little scout. This is our fight. Throwing a flashbang. Flashbang. Grenade. Counter-terrorists win. This is easy. We kill them, and then we go home. I'm throwing a flashback. I'm throwing a flashback. Terrorists win. You ask Cuba to think you will win. The bomb is sticking down. We will make them regret this day. I'm throwing a grenade! Throwing fire! Throwing smoke! Throwing a flashbang! Throwing smoke! Activating the bomb. Grenade out! Terrorists win. Yeah.
Stay long.
Let's go. Flashbang. I'm throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing a grenade.
be open.
Throw it lock.